what is your name?
Well, I wrote under Anastasia Beevenhouse, but my name is Jenny Whaley. And they call me the Bee. Because I was married to the military and I couldn't write under my name.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And you quit what happened?
Well, I got burnt out. Completely burnt out. So I spent 8 years like bashing Obama and just got... Now, I hadn't done it. Hadn't written it in almost a year.
So did you know who they did?
Well, I worked on a documentary with the Friends of Abe group in California with Gary Sinise and Kelsey Grammer. And we toured the country, we went back roads to 48 states when we make it to Alaska and Hawaii, stopping in little towns asking people about the political difference of the country and who do you like, Obama or not. And we really found nobody liked Obama, so I'm not sure why he won, but we did that for a long time. And it's in the final stages of being put together.
Very cool.
Well, I really got so burnt out. I was making enemies and I was frustrated and people bash you. I'm not trying to be mean to anybody. I just want you to hear
Well, indeed. I mean, I just went through a court case because a woman came out here tried to steal one of my cameras because she didn't like my political.
It has nothing to do with me. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I'm a constitutional conservative.
Yeah.
I believe in the Constitution.
I think that's the trend I'm finding too. People seem to be waking up to the false left-right paradigm and realizing that the
Democrats, Republicans are two asses. Two cheeks on the same ass.
This is pretty much the normal understanding now of the political situation. Less and less do you find such blind partisans. And people are more. That's what I think this past election was about, in the sense that it wasn't about Democrat versus Republican or anything. It was about the people just being pissed off.
It's about freedom versus tyranny.
Get tired of being lied to.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm anti-media. Anti. I try to tell my daughter all the time, she's in high school, and check both sides. Don't just believe what they're telling you. Research and find out for yourself.
How was Breitbart pretty free of the corporate restraints? Were they good to work for in that way?
When Andrew was alive, it was great because he gave you freedom to do what you wanted. Even if he didn't agree with your view, he was willing to hear it. And he would literally go have dinner or lunch with liberals just to carry on conversation. He didn't hate you. He wanted you to know he was just like you. He just had a different opinion, and he wanted you. Even the liberals, he said, "Look, just research before you." Are dead set on that idea. That was his whole thing. He could buy them dinner. He went and had dinner with Bill Ayers at his house. Just to have a conversation with him. And so I started going downhill after he died because he was encouraging. And
what do you think? There's a lot of theories.
Speculation. I think he was killed.
You really do?
Honestly, I do. He was healthy as a lark, and his third corner. Three of the corners that were doing his thing all died of heart attacks. That's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
If you go research it, or Ben Shapiro, he runs Breitbart now. You can email him; he'll answer any email you have, and just ask him about it. He'll tell you the whole story.
There was allegedly the story he was working on was supposed to.
He was supposed to expose something huge about Obama, and nobody knows because he died the day before. Walking his dog at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. I know everything. Well, you're in this realm. You've got to look at everything in a conspiratorial eye because it exists. It's real.
I think I stay away. I try not to want to think that they do that. All these things are falling clips of people that have died and all this. I really stay away from that because you can get too deep in politics and you piss the wrong people off. And my whole thing was just open your mind.
I have people that we're so close to Arkansas. I have a lot of people come over that know the Clintons, and they're afraid to talk about it. They literally are afraid to talk about them. They know.
There are things I was told not to write about. I would bring the wrong attention.
Like what?
Obama's past, certain things people watch. There were times my server was shut down. They didn't want to.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't. I kind of stay away from it.
Shouldn't we even open up our mouths more when they try to
Oh, absolutely, but I have a child. At that point, I'm a single mom.
See, I have the luxury of not giving a damn because I don't have anything to lose.
Oh, I would love to scream from the mountaintop. And there are things I would love to talk about now, but people aren't interested.
How do you take Banyan's situation? Him overall, Banyan.
Right down, no opinion. I kind of just stay back out of it. I don't even read the news right now.
Really?
I will not look at it. Wow. I got anxiety over it so bad.
Well, it can be. There's so many of these dark rabbit holes you can go down that can twist your mind into, you can get really messed up.
God, is this real? Is this not real? You really start questioning everything.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Indeed.
And I kind of like to enjoy life.
How many times have they caught, CNN in front of a blue screen or,
And we talked about the other day, like, if we at our job did stuff like Anthony Weiner did or Bill Clinton did, we'd be fired. We've allowed government to be above law, above the law that they're supposed to write and enforce. It's out of control, and people keep relating to the same people. So we're not going to change anything until we play Congress.
They're letting Hassard out after 13 months for child abuse?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You go in making $175,000 a year, and you come out with $10 million. Something ain't right about that. And people are struggling to make ends meet.
Well, isn't that what this whole election? Again, it's so blatant. I can remember a time. I'm old enough to remember that. If a hint of scandal would ruin your political career forever. Nixon and his wife having the fur-lined collar. Ooh, it was a big scandal.
Oh, yeah.
Now it seems like they just run on their scandals. It's like,
I told him today, because he loves, like, the kid with me, like, tell me stories and stuff, I believe. I said, oh, jeez. I said, see all kinds out here. Yeah, I told him, that's government. They tell us a story, and they laugh when we believe it, and they tell the even bigger one, because they know they can get away with it. And they keep, oh my gosh, the public will believe it.
It's almost like they push that envelope to see how far.
Absolutely. Then they know what they can get away with. Yeah. We got a clean house, so we'll start from the top down. Actually, they start from cities up.
Are there things at Breitbart they wouldn't talk? Because I look at things when you talk about conspiracy.
I work from home. I live in Alabama. So things that they elaborate on or talk about, I wasn't in office to know, stuff like that. So he just let me write what was, to me, like a Confederate statues. I think you can't erase history,
Sure.
Like this entitlement mentality where you're owed something. You're not owed anything. We ain't had slavery 2 years. Come on,
Nothing in the Constitution about your feelings.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And my constitutional rights don't end where your feelings begin.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's my thing. But then it really stopped when I wrote an article about affirmative action where I was stating that that's just racism. Yeah. There's no such thing as reverse racism, and the fact that you're wanting to be given something because of your skin color, but yet at the same time you don't want us to have anything because of our skin color, so it doesn't make it. Anyway, I pointed out all this, and I submitted it. It was released. My child reaped it. Her school were, after her, like death threats. It was.
Good God, yeah.
And that's when that was pretty much it. That's the last thing I wrote. You can't tell the truth, and you can't point out what people know. Because, then you're a bad person. And that wasn't even the point. The point was, we don't need this. People should be employed or given scholarships based on their performance, not based on anything else. My child works her butt off, but she's like I said, she's like, her lowest grade's 100. Her whole school thinks her goals to be valedictorian. If somebody comes in, a minority comes in and makes C's, and they have to fill a thing, she'll lose it.
Just an example of how bad it can get. Look at that Somali cop that hired as a ethnic
Absolutely.
hire.
And Alabama's lowered their test scores for firemen, policemen, and the school system to meet the quota because it didn't have enough people passing it. But the point is that you should want to do better. You should feel like the government is saying, y'all are stupid. That should piss you off. Well, you should say, you're not going to lower standards. I will show you I'm smart.
People I admire most, like there's a lady I met
come off the plantation. I get so overwhelmed and frustrated, and I can go to any topic And I would consume my day from. Sometimes when you go to bed, I would stay up reading and watching and the next scandal and all this stuff, and I was burnt out.
But how much damage has been done because of the internet and the just plummeting in people watching the
That's what I told you last
mainstream
night.
news?
Exactly. I said, you see journalism was they gave you the facts.
Yeah.
You made your decisions based on facts. You got to choose which way you want to go. Now, the journalists tell you what to think. It was, when I was young, that's not the way it was. And if they did, they got fired. They weren't allowed
Well, even
to take sides.
Mika Brzezinski, in one of her comments, said that we're the ones that tell you what to think.
Right.
That was her
Absolutely.
words.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's like, well, excuse me?
Absolutely.
So it is. That's it, though. But it's all being exposed propaganda.
Chris Matthews saying you're ignorant if you don't follow what we say because we know what we're talking about.
Right. Or the other one said, you can't look at those. Whatever, the emails or the comments, you have to look to us to get that. It's illegal for you to even
Do you
look.
know Bill Whittle? Have you heard of Bill Whittle?
Yes, I heard that name.
Okay, Bill Whittle's a friend of mine. I told him I was 8 years of college. History, political science, I have a master's in political science. I learned more from Bill Whittle, following him for 2 years and watching his videos than I learned in 8 years of college.
Yeah.
He's the smartest man I know, so go on the YouTube and watch his videos, and especially watch the one where he talks about exposing the lies of the media, because he shows how they said, oh my gosh, these men, they came to the rally, what's that group that always showed up, the SCIU, what are they, Obama's little group that showed up at political rallies. He showed up with a gun. What they didn't show you when they raised the camera up was that he was a black guy. He was just on the right. So they tried to make it sound like some white was going to be trying to.
Well, that's it. Well, that's it. People go to YouTube now more than. CNN is getting less viewers and reruns of Yogi Bear cartoons. How many other great investigative journalists have quit the mainstream and now have their own blogs and they're doing well? And then you look at the alternative news sources like InfoWars, that's exploding. They got 45 million, 50 million listeners a week.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? InfoWars.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, yes.
Yeah. He's getting ready to go 18 hours a day soon, so they're expanding as the rest of them are contracting. You've got WorldNet Daily, Global Research.
Do a YouTube thing talking about stuff like this, and we'd be ready. Yeah. We have to put a bag over our face. That's what our kids say.
Get y'all's picture when we got it all.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, check out the other side.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you. I got to quit talking about Harley Davidson.
You can't help yourself,